Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Joey the Veiled Cottage Witch, and we are back with another episode of One Card in 4 Decks. If you're not familiar with me or my channel, my name is Joey, and I have been a witch for about 30 plus years. I have been practicing tarot a little bit longer than that, and I've been teaching tarot for about 5 years now. I love teaching. I actually learn more when I teach. It is my passion to share my wisdom with others through my experience, and I have had so much experience with doing regular tarot readings, and now I do energy readings and energy work as an energy channel. I also am an apothecary, and I am also a metaphysical practitioner. So things have really opened up for me, and I'm so blessed and grateful to all my students and my coven, and just those who are in my life that support me and support what I do. Thank you guys so much. So this kind of came from that. So I have had several students that have come to me and said, I just don't vibe with the Rider-Waite system. It's just, the images don't speak to me, and I want something a little more modern. So I tell them the same thing I tell everyone, is that learn this language first, and then you can compare. And they're like, I don't really want to do that, yada, yada, yada. And I go, okay, but it's going to be very, very hard for you. Just know that when you pick up any book on tarot, I'm not talking about the guidebooks, I'm talking about books written by authors who are experienced on tarot, they use the Rider-Waite system to back up their knowledge in their books. So when you grab, let's say, the supernatural tarot that you like, or the Disney villains tarot that you like, and you try to understand the imagery, it doesn't transfer. And you get confused. That's why I tell you, start with the Rider-Waite. So this series is going through each card individually and showing you how to translate the imagery, the symbology, the numerology, all of that fun stuff, card by card with other decks, so that you can begin to see that symbolism transfer into other decks. So I pick a few, 3 other decks of mine, and we look at those and try to see that symbolism. So that's what this is all about. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look at the symbolism of the Rider-Waite. So this is the 8 of Wands, and you can see we have 8 wands flying through the air, clear blue sky, and we have this tiny house. Whoop, where is my handy dandy porcupine quill? Okay, I needed to grab a couple things. I wasn't quite ready. So, grabbing my porcupine quill, you can see there's a house way back here on a hill, and then there's a stream that runs through. Remember, that is the stream of consciousness that runs through all of the cards. So, to me, the energy of the 8 of Wands is action, is energy, busyness. So today's crystal is the bumblebee jasper. Now, if you are tired, burned out, run down, hold a bumblebee crystal in your hand and it immediately begins to buzz. It gives you energy. It gives off, it's a very projective crystal, and it really does give you energy. Don't put this in water though. It is not good for you. But it's a really good crystal to hold to give you energy, and it's so pretty. So that's the energy of the Eight of Wands. So when I look at this symbolism, things that come to mind are to-do lists, emails coming in on a Monday, right? Or lots of communication, lots of words being said, just calls coming in, just lots of busyness, lots of things to do, like right before a wedding or, right before a big meeting, things to do, tasks are adding up. Make sense? So that's what I get. And I feel like you have to get all of these tasks done before you can go home, if that makes sense. So let's look at the Tarot of the Dragons. We looked at this for the Three of Wands. Let's see what's going on here. So we have these flaming wands all headed for this dragon, and this dragon's just flying. I don't feel like he's flying with them. I feel like they're headed towards him, like bombarding him. And he's just trying to run away from it. He's like, all these things are attacking me and I've got to get away. So I feel like that definitely resonates with this Eight of Wands. I was going to put all Marseille decks out as promised on Monday, but when I got down to it, I only had a couple. So I have one for you today. I looked at the imagery of the ones that I had, and I really just didn't like them. And so we're looking at, I liked these a little bit better. I felt like we needed some imagery to try to explain the vagueness of the Eight of Wands. So here we are. So I feel like, yeah, this dragon's just trying to get away from all these things. He needs a vacation. There's just too much to do. And he's just like flying into the sun, just like, take me away from all of these things that I have to do, or all of these things that are attacking me. All of these daily tasks that I didn't get to. I know, Juana, I just want to go flying. I feel you, little dragon buddy. I feel you. So that's the kind of imagery that I get with the Tarot of the Dragons. Makes perfect sense. Now this Marseille deck, I have been waiting for the right opportunity, and it is here. This is the Age of Witchery from Roger J. Horne. And if you've watched some of my videos that deal with books, I think I did a video titled Authors I Can't Get Enough Of. You'll hear me talk in depth about Roger J. Horne. I love his writing. I actually wrote to him gushing, and he wrote back. I was totally fangirling. I had to let my friend know, who also loves books, and we talk about books all the time. I was like, I had to squeal in delight that he actually responded to me. So this is his Age of Witchery deck, and it is a Marseille deck. So here we see the Eight of Rods. He titles these rods, which a lot of Marseille decks do. I love that this deck is like this burnt sienna color. Oh my gosh, I am in love with this deck. So these rods are in total different, they're all different. You've got some that look like a crutch. You've got some that are just like whittled sticks. You've got forked ones, you've got pronged ones, you've got squiggly ones, but they're all headed in opposite directions. So this looks like a little bit of chaos here, which is kind of similar to the energy of the Rider-Waite Smith deck, And then you see there's a field here. It's like, here's your tools, get to work. It really feels like there's a lot of tasks, a lot of work to be done. And this is your field. This is your office for the day. Get to work. So this feels like daunting tasks, very daunting tasks here in the Rider-Waite, or in the Age of Witchery deck. So you can see that these match up a little bit, yeah? All right, and finally we have another deck that I have yet to pull out. This is, and waiting for my moment, this is the Herbcrafter's Tarot. This is not Rider-Waite based at all. These are all herbs, and these herbs match the meaning of the card. So let me show you what I mean. So here we have 8 of Fire, Ginger. So you can see this kitchen is ablaze. You've got all kinds of, flavors going on here. You've got your ginger, you've got your limes, you've got your chives, and you literally have something ablaze here. So this is a very fiery card. You don't see any wands because it's fire, not necessarily wands, but they correspond with wands. But you see lots of things going on all at once. You see lots of things in different pans. Things are sauteing over here. But you've got so many things going on, just like all of these wands. So many things going on. No wonder something is burning. When you are trying to do that many things in the kitchen, something is bound to burn. This reminds me of burnout. When you have so many tasks to do, so many emails to respond to, so many to-do lists, you are bound to burn out. Just like our dragon friend, just like how I feel when looking at this, daunting. Just like if I was this chef, I would have to have a sous chef, because this looks very daunting to me as well. So I would need to definitely hold a big old bumblebee jasper to get through all of these things that are going on. So this is the Rider-Waite. This is the Tarot of the Dragons. This is the Age of Witchery. And this is the Herbcrafter's Tarot. So that was the 8 of Wands. Tell me what you guys think down at the comments. If you enjoy this video, make sure to give it a like. Subscribe if you want more and you want to be notified of future videos. I'll be going through the entire deck. So be sure to hit that notification bell if you want to know about my next video. You can purchase all my herbal products on my website at theveiledcottagewitch.com. You can also sign up for classes by sending me a message, or services also by sending me a message at the website. Make sure that you put the code word veiled at checkout for my products, so you can get free shipping. I'll put that in the description, and it'll be up on the screen, of course, if you are interested. Other than that, live your best life and live for yourself. And I'll see you next one. Bye.